season for one team. It is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the UL Monroe Warhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
Well, guys, the Raging Cajuns head coach told me pregame. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Raging Cajuns will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Warhawks offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
And they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Defense in press coverage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The Warhawks will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking for room. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior running back. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's McClung. Still looking. Unloads in the nick of time.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's going to run it. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Raging Cajuns will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Long way to go on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Louisiana. getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
The run inside. It's Westbrook. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Gonna run it. It's Westbrook. Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Spits it out to the back. The sure hands, it's Westbrook. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And this offense is a pretty smart offense, and they're going to use their guys and their weapons all kinds of different ways, and you see it right out the gates in this football game. Getting your running back in space, running the real route, getting him matched up on the matchup you want so you can take advantage. This offense will do this all throughout the game.
Second down, gonna throw it. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down to a win.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Warhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quick give. It's Westbrook. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Warhawks!
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Dropping back, it's McClung. Between the hashes, it's Field. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Sends it back in motion. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2. And, man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Out wide left, it's Smith. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Back has it. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Spins away from the defender. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Raging Cajuns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Second and long here. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Wants to throw. It's McClung. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires on the move. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Fires to the wideout. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. They'll send the back in motion. Snaps on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. There, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cajuns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And, man, that play looked a little bit too easy. Fourth down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick toss to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Gets the back moving. Hand it to the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch down the right side. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what an electrifying play. Tells the play fake. Wants to throw on first down. Caught. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. And a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone defense. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. The corners are walked up tight. They'll try the counter. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They got him, and down he
play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through it. How about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have in the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Back to pass, it's McClung. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Right side, it's Thurman. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Smith. Knocked down immediately.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy to go.
Left side is Wiley. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Snaps it in the shotgun. Hauls it in. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here comes the heat. Breaks into the open. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's McClung. Finds this big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Hey, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Cajuns, and they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and give him 16 on the year. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from the long. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Scanning the field, it's McClung. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And you got to feel good about where you're at on this field, man. The defense forces the turnover, sets you up so good. Now, the whole playbook is wide open. First down, they go with the pass. I would not be surprised if they turn right around here, try to get more physical, try to run the football, and try to capitalize on this field position.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Rolls right. Oh, he's got some space. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Give to the big fullback. Touchdown, Louisiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Pass to 6. Racing down the left side. He's at the 30. The tag. Touchdown, ULM Monroe. Excellent pass by the back on the option. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. From deep, it's Lamar. Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to pass, it's McClung. Holds on, it's Thurman.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. At the 45, on his way. Wide open spaces. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Westbrook. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Now on second down. Defense not showing press coverage. They're all over him. And it's caught. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Warhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
They'll need a bunch on second down. He's looking to throw. Out wide right, it's Westbrook. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bailey. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide left, it's Bailey. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Warhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On play action. Finds his big tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Touchdown, Warhawks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Now, I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's McClung. He'll pull it down. Turns it on at midfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. On the move, he fires. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to take a shot. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Rush right in his face. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 3 team, the Oklahoma Sooners.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And he's brought down after a short game.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. It's inside. It's Thurman.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Now he's looking to throw it. Turns it upfield. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Turns up, it's Smith. Across the 25, he's got room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Play action on first down. Move to his right. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Long way to go on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Here's a return from midfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound caught, and he's got room. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Raging Cajuns peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Sets his feet. It's McClung. Rushes on. And it's a sack.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in college football. You don't even give him a chance to scramble. That defense was all over him. They had multiple guys win their one-on-ones. They got into the backfield.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last two plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive
fires deep toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Between the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
Got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Warhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Westbrook. Nice move there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Plows his way ahead. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Warhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Drops back on 1st down. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
It's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart, don't give up big plays, drop back in your zones, but watch, when the ball's thrown, you can see the guys break on the football immediately and go make a play.
Makes a grab and room to run. He's at the all the way. Touchdown, ULM. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was big, it looked like it was ugly, but now you're starting to get it turned around. With more drives like this was needed.
And he puts through the extra point. Deep in the end zone, it's Best. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a man. It's McClung. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Reels it in. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Headed for the corner, it's Smith. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Powers through the defender. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Motion from the back. Sees an alley. There he goes. At the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. And the extra point was good. An 84-yard drive there, and they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. Running inside, it's Westbrook. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. This time they'll throw it. Look out! And down he goes.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
He'll get rid of it. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Nice move, creates some space. Steered out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. 2nd and long here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Westbrook. Dragged down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Makes the grab. Into the house. Touchdown, Warhawks.
During the second half of this game, you're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Hey, man, I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. They're going to run it. It's Furman.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Quick spin on the ride. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And
he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, it feels like every time this offense has the ball, they're scoring points. They are lighting it up, and through the air, they've looked virtually unstoppable.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. He's got 99 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Trying to run, it's Furman. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Smith takes the handoff. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Big fullback's got him. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Snap to the back. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on 4th down does not work.
This is so a Jesse Paul. Exactly what he would do. continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple weeks, especially the next week at practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. The run inside. It's Smith. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McClung. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I'll tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. ULM has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late. Up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They stop the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the